Yo, ladies, what's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So in this video, I'm going to tell you why most of the guys that you meet on these dating apps, I'm going to tell you why they just want to hook up with you, right? So I'm sure you've been through this probably a number of times. You meet a guy in a dating app, you get together, you're attracted to him, the vibe is good and all that other stuff, and y'all end up having sex maybe on the first date, sometimes the second time you see him or whatever, but you have sex fairly quickly because you're sexually attracted to this guy, right? But then what happens is that he immediately stops talking to you after that, or he might, have sex with you a few more times and then ghost or whatever it is, right? And so it's really a simple reason why this is happening, right? See, the reason why most of the guys that you meet on these dating apps, the reason why they're just hooking up with you is because the guys that you're picking, right, you are extremely sexually attracted to them, which means that there are more women who are sexually attracted to him like how you are. And so therefore he has a lot of options. And because he has a lot of options, right, he is most likely not going to stick around with you. Right now, this isn't to say that you could meet a guy and y'all click and he wants to keep seeing you. What I'm saying is it's going to be more difficult to keep that man around because he has a lot of options. It's really that simple, right? See, I'll give myself for example. So I'll go on these dating apps like Tinder, Bumble, OkCupid, whatever you want to call it, right? And so I could get up until and this is on the low end, about 25 to 30 matches a day. You understand what I'm saying? So now if I'm getting 25 to 30 matches a day, and let's say out of, those 25 to 30, let's say I'm attracted to 10 of these women and I message these 10 women. So I have 10 women that I'm messaging. Let's just say even 5 of these women respond to me and we get together, right? That's 5 women that I could potentially be having sex with. So let's say I end up having sex with 3 of those women, right? So I had sex with 3 women this week. Now, one of those women, or let's say even all 3, were interested in, being with me. But then I have another 30 women that are going to match with me tomorrow. Then I have another batch of other women that's going to match with me the next day. So I have all these women. So the incentive for me to stay with any one woman, right? It's really not there. Right. So you're probably like, so what do I do in this situation? Right. So this is the thing. You either have one or two things that you can do. One is that you have to be the type of woman, and I talk about this all the time, who is better than her vagina, meaning that there has to be certain non-sexual things outside of the situation that is attractive to the man that is going to make him want to stay. One of the key things, though, is that you have to understand this guy in particular because there's particular things that he may like or that he's really interested in that you provide or you possess that make you stand out from other women. Right. So the thing is that when you're dealing with these guys who have a lot of women that they can choose from, the competition is higher. Right. So that's one thing you could do. Now, the second thing you can do is settle for another type of guy. Right. And the other type of guy that you settle for is the guy who is not as attractive as this guy we're talking about right now. Right. So you can get the other guy who's not as attractive and he would give you more attention, time, energy, and most likely would want to be with you quicker. Why? Because he doesn't have that many options. The drawback is that you don't really want him, you want the other guy. You see what I'm saying? This is the problem that comes with all of this. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is this, right? Is that if you actually want to meet men who are on these dating apps that you're really, really feeling, and you want relationships with these guys, it's not impossible. But what I'm saying is that there's so many women on there that's, getting his attention that you have to stand out from all the other women, right? And if you don't stand out from all these other women, you're just going to be another woman he's hooking up with and keeping it moving, or just hooking up with, and that's going to be pretty much it. You see what I'm saying? And if you deal with other guys just like him, it's going to be the same type of situation. And I'm sure you ladies have already been through this. You see what I mean? So understand that either you're going to have to step up your game so that you stand out to that guy, or you're going to have to settle for the other dude. Those are your options right there. You understand? Now, ladies, if y'all need any help, hit me up in the DM and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. I'm out.